Welcome, dear viewers, to another explosive deep dive on Mr. Magazine, your home for revelations, hard truths, and the stories no one else dares to tell. If you're new to our world of bold analysis and unfiltered celebrity chronicles, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap for join to support us further, and drop your thoughts in the comments, because trust me, after today's uncovered details, you will definitely have opinions to share. The entertainment world woke up today shaken by statements that many would call outrageous, if they weren't already sensing that something was wrong beneath the glossy surface. A longtime insider, someone who has followed the Can-Sara dynamic with almost forensic precision, resurfaced to declare triumphantly, "What I said from the beginning is exactly what's happening now." According to this insider, the narrative that once sparked endless social media wars was nothing more than a cleverly orchestrated arrangement. Can and Sara were never a real couple. What you're seeing is the unraveling of a setup, a contract. I knew it long before anyone else admitted it. The words hit like a sledgehammer. A contract. A deal. And within it, allegedly, Stefano as a third party. The insider doesn't specify who gained what or how the arrangement was structured, but insists it wasn't love. It wasn't passion. It wasn't even a PR relationship in the classic sense. It was transactional. And so the entertainment world is left to wonder? What were the terms of this supposed contract? Who was protecting what image? Who held the upper hand, and who was merely acting out a script? Before we descend deeper into the labyrinth, dear viewers, let me remind you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and support Mr. Magazine so we can continue to bring you the real stories behind the curtain. The scandal's epicenter lies in one meeting, discreet, unexpected, and immediately explosive. Can and Demet Özdemir crossing paths once again. For the devoted fans who still associate the two with the unforgettable chemistry of their past screen partnership, the news felt like nostalgia wrapped in dynamite. But for Sara? It allegedly represented something entirely different. The same insider, refusing to soften a single blow, insists. He met with Demet, yes. He betrayed Sara, yes. But how could you expect loyalty in a relationship that didn't originate from love? These words have already become the source of heated debates in fan forums and gossip circles alike. The shocking part? The insider also reveals that Can and Demet's connection could have evolved into something profound, but three major forces prevented it. Can's unpredictable and strong-willed personality. Demet's refusal to step into a scandal that could swallow her career whole. Despite these obstacles, whispers suggest that unresolved feelings lingered in the background, dormant, but never extinguished. Sara's abrupt return, accompanied by cryptic speeches and an oddly urgent emotional tone, has intensified speculation that the long-rumored separation is entering its final stage. The insider reinforces this claim with unsettling confidence. This breakup didn't start today. It began much earlier, you're just seeing the consequences now. But the real shock comes from the whispers surrounding Sara's motives. According to circulating chatter, when she returns fully, she will try to get pregnant, to prevent the separation. This statement has enraged many, even those previously neutral. The insider, perhaps aware of the sensitivity, clarifies. I sincerely hope she does not attempt that, just as many of you hope she won't either. The emotional climate has officially reached a boiling point. The Can Foundation mystery, the case isn't closed. Secrets remain. Amid the emotional chaos, another theme resurfaces. The Can Foundation, a project once expected to become a beacon of charitable influence. Yet the insider drops another unexpected bomb. The foundation is still tied up in court. The file remains open. The unanswered questions remain. Some even claim this delay is casting a shadow over Cannes' professional decisions, limiting opportunities or delaying major milestones. What lies in that file? What truth is so delicate that it cannot yet be revealed? If you want Mr. Magazine to keep following this trail, don't forget to support the channel. Every like, every comment, every joined click helps us dig deeper. Now we arrive at the revelation that has fans holding their breath. Can and Demet have received a joint project offer, and for the first time in years, they are seriously considering accepting it. Imagine the magnitude of such a reunion. A chemistry the industry never managed to recreate. A silent fan base craving a comeback. The insider paints the moment vividly. This offer is powerful. It's ambitious. And for the first time, both of them seem aligned, ready, even enthusiastic. Could this be the long-awaited return of a legendary duo? And if so, what does it mean for Sarah, whose influence appears to be melting away like ice under the sun? Among all the turmoil, one piece of news breaks through like a warm ray of sunlight. A reconciliation. A quiet healing. A long-awaited moment. Can, who had been estranged from his mother for reasons still undisclosed to the public, has reportedly re-established communication with her. The coldness has faded, the insider says. The heart card has been played. Their bond is strengthening again. Those close to the situation describe this as the beginning of a new emotional era for Can, a grounding force he desperately needed. Life in Spain, a rebirth in real time. Despite the broken ties, the alleged betrayal, the contracts, and the weight of years spent under social pressure, one truth stands out. Can is finally breathing. According to those observing him from within his inner circle. For the first time in a long time, he seems genuinely peaceful in Spain. Why? A new environment. Creative rebirth. Healthier surroundings. Opportunities blooming like spring. The absence of suffocating emotional burdens. The insider phrases it poignantly. Even though his heart is no longer aligned with Sarah's, his life is flourishing. He is doing exceptionally well. While rumors keep linking Demet to reconciliation, romance, and forbidden emotions, her inner circle portrays a different picture. My priority is my work, she allegedly confides. But sources insist that the project with Can is a turning point she cannot ignore. Should she accept, the public will witness the resurrection of a dynamic that once dominated screens and hearts. Should she refuse, questions will continue to swirl. Is she avoiding controversy? Is she protecting herself? Or is there something deeper involved? Sarah's anger peaks. Is this all about money? Sarah, meanwhile, is said to be deeply disturbed by the accusations swirling around her. That she's staying with Can for financial reasons. That she plans to get pregnant strategically. That she's desperately trying to prevent an official breakup. Her circle claims she argues bitterly. They think they know my feelings, but they don't. Feelings. Or fear. Because from the outside, her influence appears to be fading day by day, replaced by silence, distance, and emotional frost. And here we are, dear viewers, at the edge of a story that no longer resembles a love triangle, but rather a battlefield of contracts, lingering emotions, power struggles, and career-defining decisions. The insider community is now convinced. Can and Sarah were never grounded in real love. The separation is already happening, only the announcement is missing. A groundbreaking project with Demet may rewrite their destinies. Family bonds are healing. Professional opportunities are reshaping alliances. But the final question, the one only time can answer, remains. What will rule this story in the end? Broken hearts or calculated strategies? Tell us your theories, your intuitions, and your predictions in the comments. Would you like to see Yaman and Demet reunited on screen? Do you believe the contract rumors? Is the breakup final? And before you go, don't forget. Subscribe to Mr. Magazine. Hit the joined button to support the channel. Like and comment to keep this investigation alive. This is Mr. Magazine, where the truth always finds its way out.